What's up, Chelsea fans? Welcome back to the channel. We have got some serious transfer news to break down today, and this one is classic Chelsea. Out of nowhere, we have swooped in, hijacked the deal, and brought another exciting young talent to the Stamford Bridge. Yes,
my name is Facundo Buonanotte and I'm from Argentina.
I'm talking about Facundo Bounanotte, the 20-year-old Argentine midfielder from Brighton. He was literally on the verge of joining Leeds United. The move was nearly wrapped up, and then boom, Chelsea came in, slapped down a $2 million loan fee, and brought him to London instead. Now, listen, this isn't just a random squad signing. There is way more to this move. Today, I want to break it all down. Who Buonanotte is, what he brings to the team, why this transfer matters, how it connects to our failed chase for Fermin Lopez at Barcelona, and what it all says about Enzo Maresca's Chelsea project. Because trust me, if you are paying attention, this is bigger than people think. Alright, let's start with the basics. Facundo Buonanotte, 20 years old, attacking midfielder born in Argentina. He came through the ranks at Rosario Central, the same club that produced Angel Di Maria. By 18, he was already a first-team regular, and Brighton snapped him up in 2023. Now, Brighton don't just buy anybody. We know this. They scout better than almost anyone in Europe, and Buonanotte was one of their gems. He got some game time in the Premier League, but his big development came last season when he spent a year on loan at Leicester City. And this is where Chelsea fans should start getting excited. At Leicester, he made 35 appearances, scored 6 goals, and played a key role in the midfield. Remember, this kid is just only 20, but he has already adapted to English football. He's not coming in blind. On top of that, he already has capped twice by Argentina. Let me repeat that. At 20 years old, he is in the same national team setup as Lionel Messi, Julian Alvarez, and Angel Di Maria. Argentina don't hand out his senior caps for fun. If you are in the squad, it means you are special. Now let's talk about the drama, because this is classic Chelsea. Buonanotte was all set to join Leeds United on loan. Newly promoted, looking for creativity in midfield, Leeds thought they had their guy, and then Chelsea turned up. We put $2 million on the table for a season-long loan, offered him a chance to play in Europe with a full squad of young talent, and just like that, the deal flipped. Leeds left empty-handed. Chelsea got their man. I don't know about you, but this takes me back. Remember when Willian was about to sign for Spurs and Chelsea hijacked it? Remember Modric with Arsenal? This is what we do. If there is a young player out there who can improve us and we want him, 9 times out of 10 we will find a way. And honestly, Buonanotte choosing Chelsea over Leeds tells you something about his mentality. He wants to test himself at the very top. He is not here just to get easy minutes. He wants to earn his place in one of the most competitive squads in Europe. But Buonanotte isn't the only midfielder Chelsea were chasing this summer. Let's not forget the Fermin Lopez saga. Reports everywhere said Chelsea actually put in a bid of 35 million for Barcelona midfielder. That's a serious offer. Lopez is one of the brightest stars coming out of Barcelona, and Maresca clearly saw him as a perfect fit. But here is the thing, Barcelona rejected it instantly, and Lopez himself said he wanted to stay and succeed at Camp Nou. Fair enough. He's been a Barcelona fan since childhood. Now here is the twist. That wasn't the end of the story. Multiple sources are already reporting that Chelsea could go back in January 2026 with a much bigger offer, potentially 70 to 80 million. So don't rule this one out yet. Why does this matter? Because it shows that Chelsea are aiming for. We are not just snapping up talent from Brighton or Leicester. We are going to toe-to-toe with Barcelona for their crown jewels. That tells you everything about the ambition at this club right now. Let's be real. At this point, Chelsea might as well set up an office inside Brighton's training ground. Look at the list. Cucurella, Caicedo, Sanchez, João Pedro, and now Buonanotte. And don't forget, Graham Potter came from Brighton too. Some fans laugh and say Chelsea are Brighton 2.0, but here is the truth. Brighton know how to find talent. They are one of the best in the world at it. And if Chelsea can combine Brighton's scouting network with our financial power and global reach, that's a deadly mix. So what does Buonanotte brings to Chelsea? So what exactly does this kid add to Maresca's Chelsea? Creativity. He is a proper playmaker, always looking to unlock defenses with through balls. versatility, can play as a 10, as a winger, or even as an advanced 8 in Maresca's system. Work rate. Like most Argentinians, he is got bite. He presses hard, he tracks back, and he doesn't stop running. Potential. At just 20, he is nowhere near his ceiling. If he clicks here, Chelsea could easily make this loan permanent. Don't expect him to start every single game right away. But after bench, in rotation, he is going to give us something different. Imagine him linking up with Cole Palmer, Garnacho, João Pedro. That's a scary prospect for any defense. And this all ties back to Enzo Maresca. Let's give this man credit. When he arrived, people called him Tight Pep. They said he was just copying Guardiola. But look at what he has done a little over a year. He has given a Chelsea clear identity for the first time in years. He has already won the UEFA Conference League and the FIFA Club World Cup. He has integrated young talent into the squad while still competing at a high level. This summer, the recruitment drive has been insane. Garnacho, João Pedro, Liam Delap, Jamie Gittins, Sorel Hato, plus wonder kids like Estebao and Kendry Paez, who are already making noise. And here is the kicker. Despite all that, Chelsea's net spend this summer was only around 15 million. That's unbelievable business. Hungry squad, players who can press, rotate, dominate position, and Buonanotte fits that philosophy perfectly. So far, the 2025-26 Premier League season is off to a solid start. We have beaten West Ham and Fulham and drawn with Crystal Palace. That's 7 points from 9. Unbeaten. Next up after the international break, Brentford away on September 30. And guess what? That could be Buonanotte's debut. Imagine him making his first appearance in a London derby atmosphere. What a way to introduce to Chelsea fans. Look, some people will song and say, oh, it's just a loan dip. It's not a blockbuster signing. But those people are missing the bigger picture. This move is about depth. It's about variety. It's about building a squad that can compete on all fronts. Chelsea aren't just thinking about this season. They are thinking long term. And more than anything, it's about ambition. Chelsea are going after players like Buonanotte, Lopez, Garnacho, players who can define the next decade. We are not settling for scraps, we are building for dominance. So here is my take. Facundo Buonanotte is not the biggest name in the world, but he is exactly the kind of smart, calculated signing Chelsea should be making right now. He adds creativity, depth, and potential. He fits Maresca's system perfectly, and at 2 million for a loan, that's a bargain. Pair that with the fact we are chasing Fermin Lopez, we have brought in Garnacho, and we are unbeaten so far this season. And you can see, Chelsea aren't here just to fight for top 4. We are here to shock people. Everyone's talking about Liverpool, City, Arsenal. Nobody's mentioning Chelsea. But if you are watching closely, you can see what's happening. We are building something dangerous. And trust me, when the dust settles, Chelsea will be right there in the tighter conversation. Welcome to Chelsea. Facundo Buonanotte, out to place.